In some of the talks, there seems to be an underlying theme that enduring discomfort and pain is good, enjoying pleasure is bad. How is this different from the attitude of the 5 ascetics who initially rejected the Buddha when he took food? After first meditations in the morning, a craving has arisen in this body for food. After filling a bowl moderately and mindfully, this body begins to eat some of the wonderful food offered for breakfast. And as the food is eaten, pleasure is enjoyed and the craving ceases. During the day, a craving arises in the body for drink. If water is drink, start on the other side. Thank you, that's good. Pleasure is experienced and craving ceases. If the tanha is not satisfied, it becomes greater. From what has been read, if the tanha is not satisfied, eventually this body will die. Do not many cravings arise because the body is a mammal that requires nourishment and rest? What value is there in resisting the needs of the body? You don't want to... You have to fulfill the needs of this body. This is why we eat. We have to eat. But when we do this reflection in there, we're reflecting on why we are eating. Not, we're reflecting on we're eating because we want to keep this body healthy so that we can continue our practice. Not be like a Roman and lounge around and eat grapes and all these kind of things, and like just eating just for the enjoyment, the sensual enjoyment of it. So what I would say though is, it's not that we are enduring pain and discomfort is part of it, but I wouldn't say it's not about not enjoying pleasant experiences. It's about understanding them for what they are and making sure that you see that they are pleasant and then they're gone. The impermanence of them. And so the Buddha, I'll bring up, the Buddha wants us to examine 3 things in all of our experiences. The gratification, the danger, and the escape. He says that all these pleasant experiences, if there wasn't any pleasant feelings in these pleasant experiences, well, we wouldn't be enraptured. We wouldn't want to continue to do them. But that's that there is this gratification in doing these experiences. The danger is that they're subject to change. They're impermanent. And once you satisfy this, later on, it comes back. There's no, like Bhante Panya, I think, mentioned this yesterday, there's no end to it. And of course, there's no end to it. As long as you live, you have to eat. You have to sleep. You have to, go to the bathroom. You have to do all of these things to maintain the body. And so that's what the middle way is. In that Dhammacakkappavattana Sutta, the first sutta of the Buddha, he says, the middle way between 2 extremes. One extreme is like basic total hedonism, and the other extreme is total asceticism. The middle way is what we're trying to practice. So that yes, things are pleasurable. That's fine. You don't have to whip yourself for feeling pleasant experiences. The point is to understand them, to know them, and to see what they do, to understand your mind, your intentions, your body, how that all interacts, and what that leads you to do. Of course, going back to, I actually like talking about stuff like, natural selection, evolution, and like mammals and stuff like that. So I understand as well. This is, in many ways, if we just ate once and we were content for the rest of our life, of course we would die, right? So we have to keep eating. And so we have to keep having that craving. But we can examine it and understand it and let go of at least to the stuff, the extra amount of that craving, that can lead us to suffering. Of course, just having to be born and having a body is suffering to begin with, because you have a body, you have to have these cravings and you have to eat and all these kind of things.